Welcome back to The Nest. I'm Kenya Tapia. This week we invite Mr. Hugh to the red couch. Learn how to play the ukulele and laugh some more with Pelon Pelon. But first, Happy New Year. Around the world and at Hoover, the Chinese New Year is being celebrated with the traditional lion dance.
Lion dance started way back then as ancient. It started in China, but basically it spread cultures and it's throughout Asia and now it's throughout the world. The lion started because people believed it scared away evil spirits on Chinese New Year. So basically when the New Year happens, everything resets. If it's bad, it turns into good. If it's good, it stays good. That's why people hire line dancers. And they also hire line dancers for like weddings and stuff like that, just to like have blessings for either the restaurant or the venue, or even like a house or a temple. Line dancing started because of how spirits go, but now it's more of an entertainment thing as well.
Hoover marked the occasion during lunch this week with our very own lion dance performed by Legendary, a community performance group. Many students from Hoover participated in the performance that uses multiple people to move and control the lions.
Before any event or before the season starts, we like to prepare like 6 months ahead, whenever possible, as soon as we can, make sure that we don't screw up.
From China to Hawaii, reporter Hoa Lee explains how Hoover has adopted the instrument made famous in the South Pacific.
Over the last couple of years, the amount of students bringing and playing instruments in school has increased. The most popular instrument was the ukulele.
I noticed from walking around campus that people were holding ukuleles, and I realized that they needed a place to play their instrument, and maybe they can learn something new or improve on the ukulele. So I decided to open up this club and possibly have them join in together and play together.
While most teachers don't let students play the ukulele in class, the music teacher, Mr. Gonzalez, has established the ukulele club in order to let students pursue and play music.
Since I've joined, I have come pretty far in playing the ukulele, and it's pretty cool.
This club has taught me how to play the ukulele with no cost.
It is recommended to bring your own ukulele, but one will be provided for you if you don't have one.
The ukulele club gives students ukulele lessons for free. Students are encouraged to bring their own ukulele, but one will be provided by Mr. Gonzalez if they don't have one. The ukulele club will be held every Tuesday after school in room 352 on the second floor of the music department building from 2:25 to 3:30 p.m.
Next up, robots. Freshman Johnny Nguyen has a story.
This fall, Hoover High School has begun development for a robotics program which will promote technical skills for its students. The curriculum will be based off of Wilson Middle School's success with their club. Hoover's soon-to-be team, led by Jeffrey Mellinger, plans on going a similar course at the high school level.
Well, we're getting this program started because it's an important field that takes many different sciences and engineering fields such as electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, computer programming, brings them together in a activity for students and a competition for students that's fun.
What they're finding is that they have a real proclivity to science, and that I believe that will do, if we can build some connections in the Hoover cluster, is it'll create the next generation of scientists and problem solvers coming out of our Hoover cluster.
Currently in room 203 at Wilson Middle School, where their robotics team meets every day, other than Thursdays and Sundays, after school to design, engineer, program, and build their robots, whether to compete in a competition or to present to the public. Behind me is a game board from one of their competitions known as Bop Ball.
Was Exploring STEM Careers Initiatives. They sent out an email saying they're looking for teachers to undergo professional development to start an after-school robotics club, and they would fund us for the first year. So I signed up right away because I think it's very valuable for the students to learn about robotics, all the skills that are involved.
It's going to help me based on all the demand for programmers in the STEAM careers. So STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics.
Based on the overall appeal and academic benefit for these high-tech endeavors, it seems hopeful that our generation will be elevated in regards to applicable experience in our competitive society.
When we return, a big week for senior athletes, and we dig up Hoover history under El Cajon Boulevard.
I might be you. I've been put on probation for assaulting someone. I've been busted for weed and kicked out of school. I got my girlfriend pregnant. My big brother, he's a druggie. I only live with my dad. I haven't gotten the best grades. I've been kicked out of a bunch of different high schools. But now, I'm at Hoover with you. I'm starting to hang around with better people. I'm taking responsibility for my kid on the way. I'm committing again to playing football. I'm attending church. And I'm turning partying to preparing for a future with healthy habits. I might be you. It's time for all of us to be guided for smart choices.
I'm Jesus Lopez, and this is Hoover Sports. This week we have varsity basketball highlights from both girls and boys. And also we bring you highlights from the boys and girls soccer teams. But first, we focus on senior athletes.
All winter sports teams hosted their annual senior nights for their commitment to Hoover athletics. For girls basketball, seniors are Jasmine Muzone, Esther Nafuji, Tandra Smith, Jamoka Marija, Rasha Angelo, Taryn Roberts, and Raina Fully Love.
What emotions does senior night bring up for you?
It brings sorrow because it's my last year playing here, and basketball is a big part of my life. And it's just something that I'm going to look back on, I'm going to remember, and I'm going to love that I did.
I'm really excited for all of our seniors. We have 7 of them this year, and 6 of them played for me as freshmen. So I'm super excited for them to move on and graduate, and I look forward to what they can do in the future. I'm also sad because I'm losing 6 of the girls that I started coaching here with.
For senior night, the girls varsity basketball team faced Patrick Henry. It was a long fight, but our Lady Cardinals came up short with a score of 47-31. The Lady Cards looked to bounce back against Mira Mesa for the final league game. The boys varsity basketball team also faced Patrick Henry for senior night and came up short with a score of 54-44. For basketball, our seniors are Sean Jones and Dominic Whitfield.
Senior night is always a fun night. It's a culmination of our seniors playing for 4 years here at Hoover, and it's always nice to recognize them for their efforts over the last 4 years.
What kind of emotions does senior night bring to you?
Well, it brings a lot of mixed emotions. Some of the girls that are seniors tonight have cheered for me for 13 years. So I've started with them when they were 4, and now they're graduating, so it's pretty emotional.
Moving to soccer. The boys varsity soccer team won 2-1 against Madison. Seniors honored for the boys soccer team are Luis Aparicio, Eduardo Garcia, Eduardo Alvarado, Shadrach Tuzulana, Antena Tadej, Jamie Velasquez, Ernesto Fierros, Eddie Garcia, Gabriel Rosa, Cristian Mendez, Jose Cadenas, and Christian Alvarado. Before I get out of here, we need to highlight the senior athletes from the girls varsity soccer team. These senior Cardinals are something special, with a 4-0 win over Kearney. The girls soccer team won the league title for the first time in school history. The girls will be playing their last game of the season against Crawford today. They will be competing for the CIF championship in the coming weeks. The girls soccer team seniors are Jennifer Caballero, Carla Gonzalez, Jocelyn Leon, Isabel Pinal, Alejandra Leoano, Maria Prado, Chantal Quesada, Alejandra Ramos, Leslie Renteria, Kimberly Solis, Alex Villalba, and Captain Gabi Evaristo.
Congratulations to the girls soccer team on a historical first. Speaking of historical, Brian Liang once again digs up the story.
Join us as we explore over 80 years of Hoover history with Flying Back in Time.
There's a plan by the city of San Diego
to add another street light here on El Cajon Boulevard to allow safe crossing for students walking to Hoover. For 40 years, however, students didn't need to walk across El Cajon Boulevard. Hi, I am history reporter Brian Liang, and today we're exploring one of Hoover's old mysteries, the secret tunnel under El Cajon Boulevard. This is where the entrance on the south side of El Cajon was located. Students would walk down the stairs, through the tunnel, under El Cajon Boulevard, and up the stairs. Exiting here on the north side, no waiting for traffic, no risks of getting hit like today. The tunnel stairs have been filled in with concrete 45 years ago, but the tunnel remains. You can still see signs of where the staircase used to be. Can you imagine going into a tunnel just to get to school? Starting in the late 1920s, the tunnel was available for public use until it was closed in the late 60s due to increased vandalism and security issues.
Join us as we explore over 80 years of Hoover history with Flying Back in Time.
Like the tunnel, over time, things have changed at Hoover. For this week's Questions in the Quad, we asked our fellow Cardinals what they would change about Hoover.
For this week's QQ, we're asking, what would you change about Hoover?
I really think Hoover needs a lot of more AP classes because a lot of these students need it.
I don't know, maybe clean the campus more.
I think we should change the dress code and girls should be able to express what they wear.
Some of the classes are really boring. It's not entertaining. I know we're here to be at school not to be entertained, but some teachers like Mr. Coleman is really interactive with the students.
I would change the teachers.
To be honest, I'll change the trash because it's very dirty and that means there's a lot of birds around here and it's not good.
I would change the food and make it cleaner.
So what I would change about Hoover is that people need to clean up their trash, because there's a lot of birds and then they poop on us.
A change about Hoover is to have off-campus lunch.
Let off-campus food happen because the food here is pretty gross.
Off-campus lunch?
Because I'm Asian, I don't want freshmen to have AP classes.
Probably more toilet paper.
Could be more beautiful if the trash were picked up by the students.
Everything here at Hoover is good. The only thing I would change would be the trash all around, make people pick up after themselves.
I would change the buildings because I feel like if there was an earthquake, I'm gonna die.
School spirit.
The spirit.
As instead of a lunch food, a fast food.
People should not litter in here because it's so ugly. That's why there's seagulls in Hoover instead of being in the beach.
I would change the 1200 building.
What I would like to change about Hoover is to have better food. Some Chinese food would be good.
What would I change about Hoover? I would get rid of the green line. That way my buddy here doesn't get beat up by ninjas again.
You feel me? The spirit, because that's what we need.
School spirit. School spirit.
Stay tuned. After the break, Mr. Hugh on the Red Couch, comedy from Pelon Pelon, and a look at the upcoming calendar.
Oh my God, a Skittle guy! Yo, check it out, Skittle guy, bro. Oh, it's Skittle guy! You rock! Yeah! Skittle guy, you are so awesome. How do you do it?
First of all, I'm not cactus.
Oh my God, what's wrong with you?
Two, let's just say, I've tasted the rain.
Attention seniors, FAFSA workshops are still open for those who have not applied for a PIN number or an account. Reminder, FAFSA is due March 2nd, So visit the workshops in the computer lab, after school in the library. Are you interested in the study of subjects relating to women's roles in history and their contributions to society? Hoover provides Women's Studies Club in Miss Karen's room 257, only on Thursdays. Regardless of your gender, you are welcome to stop by. Lunch will be provided. Are you interested in joining baseball? Well, look no further. Baseball tryouts are February 21st from 9 to 12 and February 23rd through 24th from 3 to 6 at the baseball field. And this concludes this week's Cardinal calendar.
Hello everyone, welcome to our Red Cow Conversation. I'm Keen Nguyen, I'm your host for today. Today we invite Mr. Hill from the drama department to our show. We want to discuss with him some questions about paranormal activity. So first, let's get to know Mr. Hill. Mr. Hill, what are you teaching?
I teach drama and yearbook and newspaper.
All right, and Mr. Hill, since when did you start to teach at Hoover High School?
About 9 years ago, so 07, 08.
Oh, that's quite a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So, Mr. Hill, let's see. We want to talk to you about paranormal activity. We heard that in the building you're teaching, the auditorium building, there are some weird thing going on about ghosts. So can you tell us some story about it?
Sure. We do have, there is a presence there. There's a playful ghost who moves things around, and things happen. Doors open by themselves. Shadows appear out of nowhere. This past, when we did the haunted house this year, she actually made herself present to several of the actors that were in the haunted house, and they were quite shaken up by it.
That is very scary and disturbing at the same time.
Oh, but she's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I heard that your shoe went untied randomly too.
Oh wow!
Is that
Yeah,
true?
that was. I thought it was just me not tying my shoes tight enough, and it happened twice. And then the third time it happened, we were all carrying a large flat, and so it became untied as we were exiting out of the auditorium. I didn't step on it, so but it came untied. So it was 3 times.
Is really abnormal.
Well, yeah, I think so.
So is the auditorium is the only place it's happened, or have it happened somewhere else?
It's the auditorium and then the other 2 rooms, so like V1 and V2.
The
stuff happens there.
I see.
Oh, in the bathrooms on the stage too.
Right, so Mr. Hill, do you afraid of ghosts?
No.
On a scale 1 to 21, how honest are you?
1 being...
My name is Jeff.
Well...
Okay.
Okay. That's quite disturbing too. Well, Mr. Hill, thank you very much for coming to our show today.
Thank you for having me.
I hope that's make your day. The ghost. And it's Lunar New Year, so we have a gift for you.
Oh, awesome.
It's Lunar New Year soon
Yeah,
in Asia
Gung Hei Fat
already.
Choi.
Yes, we have a small gift for you if you like it.
Oh, thank you. Cup of noodles.
All right,
My cup runneth over.
All right, and thank you very much
You're
for coming to
welcome.
our
Thank
show,
you.
Mr. Hill. All right, Mr. Michael Hill, everyone.
I thought Mr. Hugh might lose his lunch there. Moving on, this week's Pelon Pelon uncovers a faulty lunch line PIN code device.
Pelon, pelon.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Where did you get that fade? Walmart?
Have you ever heard of salad? How are you doing today, beautiful?
Thank you for watching The Nest. We look forward to seeing you here again next week.